What's going on, everybody? It's the One Shot Killers podcast. I am your host, Hardcore Icon, Vinny, Brent's got in with your co-host, the King of Bong Style, Jojo Valvano. How's everybody doing? Oh shit! What the fuck? Dude, you better call somebody.
But man, what a collision tonight, bro! The best weekly wrestling show of the week.
And bro, I agree. I thought this show was absolutely fucking awesome. And oh my God, man. Like, probably to me, the way it started was already better than that crap fest that we sat through last night for 2 hours.
I love how they start the show off with like interviews of the wrestlers talking about the matches before the show starts. Like, you know how they do that? They did it with it was a few, I forgot who it was. This is bad, my bad. But they started the show off with like a few wrestlers talking about their matches. And I always like how they do that. They don't really do that with Dynamite. Like they go right to the show. But
man, no, they played the theme song tonight.
Yeah, they did. But before that, there was a couple wrestlers talking before their matches, and I kind of dig that, to be honest. Like, I like how it starts off like that, and then it goes to the music, which I love the theme song. I love this theme song.
Same, bro. And my favorite way we started the show tonight was, how about Absolute Dollar Tree Dwayne?
Stocks.
Yeah. He came out and he cut a heel promo, bro. That was really good. And he has turned his backs on you and the fans. What do you think?
I'm happy with it, man. Heel Ricky, this is what we needed. Push him to the top, seriously. Like, what did you honestly think about this guy's promo tonight?
Oh, I thought this was fan-fucking-tastic, good brother. He cut one hell of a fucking promo, and he told everybody, like, look, some of my fans tried to be sweet and say, you should be with the four pillars. I don't need the four pillars. I can stand on my own. I am Absolute Ricky Starks.
And then he was basically saying how he wants the people to see how sexy he is. There was a lot of shit this dude said today.
And talk about how awesome he is and how amazing he is. That's what we should be talking about. And then how he said he didn't cheat to win last night. Punk just couldn't get the job done. And then CM Punk came out and he was talking about how Ricky Starks cheated. And Christian came out and he's holding the belt that Luchasaurus won, and he looks at CM Punk and he goes, why are you holding a belt in that bag? That's not your belt.
And then also before that, Punk was saying that he's the world champion, that like this he offered Ricky a chance for the title, which I'm wondering, when are we going to see this championship that's in the bag?
Oh, we know it's the AEW Championship, the real
AEW World Championship. But you know what? There's a certain guy.
Did you see anybody pin CM Punk for that title?
No, but there's a certain guy that's going to have a problem with that, and he's better than us, and we know that.
He's better than... Hold on, wait, go back. He's better than you, and you know it.
Us, and we know it.
But
bro, can I admit how big of an asshole Christian Cage is for saying that?
Oh, he's a dick. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Like Christian's great, but yeah, I laughed when he said that because I'm thinking, like, dude, you're holding a championship that isn't yours.
And fucking Christian Cage acts like he would never do such a thing. And
he's so great, bro. Honestly,
bro.
Christian.
And then you see Atheist going, no.
Jordan.
Hey, brothers, what's going on, Jordan? How you doing?
Hope you're doing good, brother.
Man, oh my God, bro. And Christian was funny as shit. And it looks like we will be getting CM Punk defending his AEW title against Absolute Dollar Tree Dwayne.
But how do you feel about 2 world championships?
And honestly, I think it's a great idea. And at some point, we're going to see the united AEW championship. I mean, the unified AEW championship.
I see it happening at All Out. Honestly, they're going to most likely do it at All Out or All In, which is literally the next weekend.
No, absolutely. And see, and A-Dub, A-Dub, A-Dub. I finally watched AEW tonight. I love it. It's special.
Yes,
I
sir,
agree. This one show was so much better than that 2-hour shit fest I had to sit through last night. All right. And the actual start of this show was good. It was fucking good. It made me want to tune in to the rest of the 2 hours.
But this crowd, Newark, New Jersey, bro, they were very, like, kind of just
mid.
Bipolar, bro. They were booing the crowd for Connecticut or Hartford. Like, their FTR kept saying Hartford next week, and they were just booing.
Well, you know why, bro? Because in New Jersey, they're the only things that matter. All right.
I guess.
That crowd is about as bipolar as somebody from New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're a bunch of dummies.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, damn.
Well, what's up, guys? I'm at work watching you guys. What's up, Joey?
Appreciate you, brother.
And I appreciate that seriously, bro, as well. And it's good to hear from you. I just got off work, and now we're talking about some AEW Collision.
Yeah.
What? And, you know, yeah. And I respect you. What? Working your ass off. What? Making that money.
Us.
What? Paying your bills. What? And I love the arena so much. Oh man, the AEW setup has always been beautiful, but I missed the tunnels, honestly.
Me too, bro. But that place was loud tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was sold out too.
Absolutely. And Ricky Starks is amazing. I like CM Punk, and I don't want Billy Gunn to be retired. I've known him since 1998.
We got to get into this, man. Like, I know it's not at the part we're in, but yeah, so the House of Black defeated Acclaimed and Daddy Ass, and Daddy Ass was pinned, and then Malachi went up to him and started whispering something in his ear, and I'm guessing it's thank you or something like that. And then that's when Buddy came up to him, whispered something in his ear, and then walked away too. And then right after, he takes off his...
Hold on, wait. How do you know that he didn't whisper, please retire?
Or join us. What if he's with them?
I don't know about that. I don't think they would. I don't know, man. I don't see them doing that, honestly. I think that'd be crazy.
I don't think I want it, to be honest.
No, me neither, bro. And hey, Joey. Hey, Jordan. And it's crazy we got Joey, JoJo,
yeah, no,
Jordan.
When I seen that, I just said, hey, my bad.
And let's see. And I always liked the tunnel entrance. Reminded me of old school TNA. Yes, sir.
Loved it, man.
Yes,
they took
sir.
it away. That's the one negative big thing I'll say about AEW. They took my tunnels away, and I loved it. It made it special because you had the heel side and the good side.
Well, I got something that will give you tunnel vision.
What? Gonna take it. What? Gonna take it.
What?
Daddy Dark? Ooh, no more Daddy
No more
ass.
Daddy ass.
We want Daddy. We want Daddy.
You sound like my wife.
Another thing I want to address. There was the Acclaimed were doing their rap, and they mentioned Dom and Mommy, and Buddy attacked Max Caster. Like, he wouldn't even let him rap the rest of it. Literally jumped this dude because he was rapping about Mommy.
That's right. He was talking shit about his mommy. So
his real mommy.
Now I think it's kind of funny how Buddy Murphy was with Aaliyah, Rhea was with Dom, but in real life Rhea and Buddy are with each other.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Like
family affairs.
Family feud.
Dum bum.
Boom, 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 boom. 3.
I'm
2.
doing good. Just loving God. Yes, sir. Amen.
Yes,
Here
sir.
we go.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Yeah. Burner. Burner. Burner.
Woo.
JoJo's got everybody saying they love Dean Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, JoJo, read the next comment.
That's fantastic, brother. That's fantastic, my brother Joey. I'm doing good, just relaxing, loving God, and woo, I love wrestling. Yes, sir, man.
Yes,
Amen,
sir.
Jordan.
Amen.
FTR versus the Judgment Day. Book it, bros. Ooh, that'd be good. But FTR.
FDR.
I don't want Billy. I don't want Billy to retire. I don't want Billy to retire. He can still go, and I want him to continue for at least another few years. I agree, man. I want him to stay with my boys, the Acclaim. Scissor me!
Because, oh my God. Just imagine LA Knight showed up on every AEW and he's
Yeah.
And look, you hear Max Caster going, everybody love. No, that'd be fucking Anthony Bowens going, everyone loves Dick. And then all you hear is that music, and it's LA Knight. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it.
Like, bro, just imagine AEW, WWE for the Forbidden Door, and the first person to walk through the Forbidden Door was LA Knight. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it, bro. I'm still pissed off. My boy didn't win last night. Yeah. He got screwed. Yeah. Vince is like, you want him to win?
Fuck you, pal. Actually, bro, I'd love to hear. Hold up, give me just a second. I want to get back to everything real quick, but this is funny. See, Collision is dry like my farts 5 minutes ago.
What? That was funny.
And I want Billy to have at least one last match in the WWE.
I'm good on that, honestly.
Fuck WWE. Fuck WWE. Fuck
what they
WWE.
did to LA Knight, man, I'm not letting this shit go, and I gotta rant this because it's still not out of me. I'm still pissed.
Look, this comment.
AEW was way better than Friday Night SmackDown last night. I agree, man. Last night was diarrhea.
It was a shit fest, bro.
How do you start the show off with the guy we want to win and you make him lose?
Oh, and about the if LA Knight went through the Forbidden Door, yes, he would have the loudest pop of the night. Yeah.
Dude, the dude's a megastar. Yeah.
Did you hear Orlando?
Yes, my town, my place. They blew the roof off the building. I acknowledge Orlando. But I'm glad I wasn't in that dumpster fire after, because after that 30 minutes, I would have left.
Like, bro, but props to Orlando for such a gigantic reaction for a megastar. Yeah. And not only that, LA Knight has the number 1 selling T-shirt, the number 3 selling T-shirt, and the number 4 selling T-shirt on WWE.com. Yeah. All right.
How do you? I don't get this company, bro. You see, this guy is mega over, and what do? Instead of giving us what we want, like Cesaro, like Bray Wyatt, like Zack Ryder, like who else got Daniel Bryan? They would have not put Daniel Bryan over if it wasn't for us. Let's just get that out there.
Well, there's 2 things that got Daniel Bryan over. Let's remind you. All right, CM Punk versus Triple H was supposed to happen. CM Punk left and then he got fired on his wedding day. That match never happened, so Triple H needed a match because he wasn't going to not be on WrestleMania. 2, the fans got him over because he was the guy. And people wanted him so much like they had no choice but to push him. I believe those two scenarios are the reason why Daniel Bryan main evented WrestleMania 30.
They hijacked the show, bro. Like legit hijacked. And they need to do it with LA Knight. Yeah, the LA Knight movement needs to run wild, brother.
And bros, is LA Knight versus Roman Reigns in the future?
No, that ain't ever happening.
If it does, I will tell you what's going to happen. All right, WrestleMania 45, and still Roman Reigns. And then guess what, buddy? At WrestleMania 46 the next year, and still Roman Reigns.
All right, you know what? I want to get off diarrhea WWE because, yeah.
I already read that. And, I wasn't even at AEW Collision. I'm disappointed. Why are you disappointed, brother?
Because he was vacant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why would you say that about your farts, bro? Why not? Bro, some people, man, I don't know what goes on with ancient farts, man, but I guess he's got that smelly ass. And now there's bullshit rumors about LA Knight. Like, keep being patient.
Be patient. Be patient. You know what? Do you know
Fuck
what?
patience.
I don't give
I'm not
a
a doctor.
shit about your patience. I'm sick of being patient.
We're not doctors.
Yeah, I'm not doing this no more, bro. Why is it so hard when you see someone red hot like LA Knight? You don't wait. You push him to the moon.
That's right. Speaking of going to the moon, brother, we're here. Dum 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 dum.
But getting back in a collision, brother. Rock hard. Juice Robinson's here.
What?
And he's teaming up with that Bullet Club member Jay Too Sweet White.
What?
Taking on that Action Andretti. What? Darius Martin.
What?
The greatest tag team in the world is Juice.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But one of the best tag teams, I'm not going to lie.
And let's see. Hold on, wait. Actually, this one's funny. Hold up. Collision is like watching crackheads locked in an abandoned house fighting over the last rock. I've seen that.
Shit.
Some hilarious shit. I tell you this. Like, you know what's the funniest thing about a crackhead?
What?
A crackhead will steal the radio out your car and then try to help you find it.
For real.
Oh, and LA Knight got dissed by WWE again. Yeah. And see how I did that? And when he first came into WWE, should have won his matches, winning Money in the Bank. No, I'll tell you no, pal. Y'all wanted LA Knight. I gave you LA Knight, and then he lost. Damn it!
This company is stupid.
They're a bunch of dummies.
Yeah, dummies. Yeah. Dummies, yeah. Dummies, yeah. Dummies, yeah. Dummies, yeah.
And and that sounds pretty damn entertaining to me. It really is. They stole the show, Bret Hart's Attacker.
Oh, shit.
Look out, Bret, it's a fan.
That was funny when MJF said that. He's such an asshole.
He really is. Oh.
Gotta love him.
I can't wait for him to turn on MJF. And LA Knight. I can't wait for him to turn on Adam Cole. Oh.
Baby.
Why would he turn on himself? Oh. Duh.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah, and LA Knight becoming champion without trial and tribulations would be stupid though. That I do agree. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta fail more than you gotta succeed. Like I'll give you this: Michael Jordan, considered to be the greatest of all time in basketball, JoJo. He shot 900 game winning shots. He missed damn near 850 of them. But you don't count the ones that he missed. You remember the ones that he made. And that is what makes a champion a champion. It's not about how many times you lose, it's how many times you get back up. Yeah.
But can you remember how many times he won? Didn't
Who?
think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who? LA
Yeah.
Knight?
Yeah.
He won
one or two times out of fucking all those other times. Yeah. He's what we call, not as much as I'm a fan of him.
Dolph Ziggler. Yeah.
He's a talker, but then he's a loser right after, unfortunately. Every single time.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I love these dudes. I love Bray Wyatt, but they talk a good game, and the minute they get in the ring, ding, 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 they're looking up as losers.
And I swear to God, if Roman Reigns keeps the title till WrestleMania 50, and still Roman Reigns.
Next comment. MJF and Adam Cole, best thing going right now. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
And that's coming from the best hard and soft pro wrestling podcast. Yeah, because you're not hard, you're soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah, feel free to use that in your videos, y'all. If you're not hard, you're soft. Yeah, and she don't like them when they're soft. No, yeah. And hey, everybody. And no, you wait. I laugh. You don't push them that far to the moon, especially when Roman Reigns is dominating and Seth is building up this new championship. That's why he's had success. That's why his success is being delayed. I agree. Because if he beats Seth Rollins or a Roman Reigns, let's honestly say this. If LA Knight was the guy to beat Roman Reigns, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but let's give a hypothetical what if. And you did it at WrestleMania 40. All right. And the movement going, yeah. All right. As the megastar, LA Knight, yeah. Pins Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3.
But who wants the secondary title?
I said pin Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know, but like from first, like with Seth, I would rather go after Roman, even though I know I'm gonna lose. But going after Seth, as much as I want that world title to be prestigious, it's not, bro. It's the secondary title, and it's treated that way. That's just the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but
it. The truth.
And that's what's up.
All right. I respect that.
But
bro,
I want to get into
hold on.
Now he's gonna scissor me.
No, I'm not gonna scissor you. I'm telling you to hold up a minute. Because, bro, if he beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 Universal title, all right, I'm not saying it would happen. I'm just saying, could you imagine the pop off that building?
It would be great, man. It really would, but it's not happening.
No. And maybe it's smart they're not pushing them. I honestly feel that as soon as they push LA Knight, they're going to start booing. Now, because that's how WWE fans are. That's true. I mean, look, a lot of fans wanted to see Liv Morgan become women's champion. She became women's champion, and then they all turned on her.
Yeah, but again, that's her booking. Fans will turn on booking, not really the star. They're
what?
I turn on booking. If you book, like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Liv's booking was shit.
Dog shit.
And like, it's the same with Sammy and KO. I'm a big fan of theirs, but their reign has been shit. Mommy Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley, but her reign so far has been mid.
Mid.
And they need to get better with booking. But if LA Knight can win and his booking stays good, I'm not gonna turn. I didn't want to turn on Liv, but if it sucks, I'm gonna say it. That's just the truth.
So as you see, he didn't want to turn on Liv. He just did it anyways.
I had a reason. I just didn't turn. I'm not one of those vicious WWE fans that turns for no reason. They gave us a reason when she literally tapped out.
She still kept the title. That should have just kept you happy. And WWE dissed Bar. I agree. They did diss the Bar. Hi, I'm MJF, and Forrest. Hi, I'm MJF, and as you know, I love video games, and the new AEW Fight Forever is amazing. Outtake: Did I lost my virginity?
Oh, MJF is gold.
Oh shit! And honestly, bro, look, MJF is a megastar. He ain't got time for video games. He has time for bitches. Yeah. All right. Like, you got to respect that man. And am I the only one that thinks the House of Black's title reign feels empty or lackluster? Yes. I wanted them to lose the titles to the Acclaim tonight.
I wouldn't say all that now, but
I did.
Their title reign has not been good. They barely have defended it, and now next week, Buddy Matthews will take on Andrade in a ladder match on Collision for Andrade's mask. So now you know.
And no, it's happened.
I don't know what just happened with Brandon, but let me read. The title can't be prestigious just yet. Got to get out its time in the game. This new model. Yeah, I agree, but still, put its time in. I agree in a way. Baron Corbin, Rusev, Cesaro, Big Cass, and Enzo, Zack Ryder, Swagger. Now LA Knight is next. The ones Vince McMahon didn't push at all. Yeah, I know. A lot of those guys I wanted. Rusev Day. Like, the fans wanted it, but when WWE hears the fans, they say, fuck us. WWE fans are fickle. I agree, they are. Fickle. Yeah. But while Brandon's away for whatever he's doing, I'm going to talk more about Juice Robinson and Jay White against Action Andretti and Darius, which was a decent little tag match. They're making Jay White a strong star, honestly, on Collision. The dude's looking great. They literally, this was a good match. I enjoyed this. Darius Martin looked good, and even Darius Martin looked good, but Action Andretti I'm not really a big fan of. Like, he was okay, but again, the booking has not been good for him. But Jay White, Juice Robinson, loving what they're doing. Like, I really wish if we get one more match with FTR versus these guys, I'll totally be okay with it. But if not, just make sure they do something else, because I need Jay White and Juice on TV every week at least, because, yeah, he's back.
Yeah. I lost all the comments. Boo. But I didn't know I was frozen. I thought you were frozen.
Yeah, that was you, man.
So have I just been sitting here talking to myself?
I guess, because if you were talking, I didn't hear you.
Bro, what the fuck?
But, man, did you see well, you didn't see the tag match, never mind. But Jay White and Juice Robinson winning was great.
What?
We need more of them on my television. Give me one more tag match between them with FTR.
Hey, JoJo, I need you to stop what you're doing and do this.
I need to hear JoJo cut an LA Knight promo right now like his life depends on it. Oh, shit.
Think about it real quick. Here, you want me to do mine? Did you do yours?
Yeah.
So, Vince McMahon, you can't see the talent of a megastar. Yeah, all right, I got the number 1 selling, the number 3 selling, the number 4 selling shirt on WWEshop.com. Whatever about night, and if you don't push me, yeah, I'm gonna kick your old ass. Yeah, whatever about to say my name. All right, because if there's one name that needs to be etched under the WrestleMania lights, there's one name that needs to be the Universal Heavyweight Champion. There is one name that everybody wants to see main event and pay-per-view after pay-per-view, state after state, town after town, country after country, whatever everybody's saying. LA Night, yeah.
All right. Let me talk to you. You say I'm 40 years old, so this old bastard Vince McMahon probably doesn't see much in me. But yeah, let me talk to you. I'm over with the crowd. Yeah. I got charisma. Yeah. I'm talented. When I come out, they say, yeah. Now let me talk to you. Push me. Yeah. L.A. Night. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, bro. I think you did a good job. You got everybody saying L.A. Night. Yeah.
Let's be honest. He probably doesn't want LA Knight to be pushed because he's 40.
All right. Probably. But Roman Reigns is 39, so kind of like what the fuck. But anyways, fucking. He looks at Roman Reigns and he goes, I see a guy who couldn't get over on his own to sell a bag of potatoes, let alone win a title. Yeah, you've been spoon-fed and forced down the throats of everybody. Yeah, help after help. You can't cut a promo, so Paul Heyman does it for you. Yeah, you know what they need for LA Knight to cut a promo? They hand him a microphone, and he gets everybody saying, LA Knight. Yeah.
This dude literally teared up last night because of that reaction he got. And, like, if that doesn't say passion, I don't know what does. Like, this company is just stupid. But, bro, getting off WWE, we're here to talk about AEW Collision.
Bog water. What the fuck?
You know what I was happy about tonight, bro?
Is that all you care about right now? Oh, God. I just got bog water down the throat. And look at this. It's not even clean bog water. So I'm glad you cared. I'm glad you felt bad.
You're good. You're okay.
Yeah. No, bro, I got a tear in my eye. All right? With a single tear in my eye, I nearly choked up the goddamn bong water.
Well, getting into Miro, my boy, the Redeemer, who got beat up by some loser that nobody cares about. And you know what happened, bro? He took care of business. He took care of business with that kick. He did another kick. He put him in the freaking move, and he tapped that bitch out, and Miro wins.
He was like Boomer Sooner. By God, Miro got the victory. And then some jackass came and whooped his ass. What?
That Nick dude needs to get the hell out of here because Miro put him in his place, and he's coming for the gold. So Orange Cassidy, boy, you better watch yourself because Miro is coming for the gold.
But hopefully. Bro, who was the jabroni that beat him up?
Nick freaking whatever the guy is from the factory with QT Crapple.
So a nobody.
Yeah, so nobody cares. He just got beat up, and that's all that matters. Miro wins. More Miro. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been watching and wrestling since I was 8 years old. And I know almost everything about the 80s wrestling and about the 90s wrestling. So don't challenge me. All right. Oh, bro, I'd love to challenge you. I would love to. Oh, wait, that was Jordan. Oh, Devin, I've been watching wrestling way before you were born. I was born in 89.
Holy shit.
I tell you this, Jordan, you were watching wrestling before I was alive.
Me
but
too.
I tell you this, my papa was an independent wrestler in the 70s. My mom and my dad grew up fans in the 80s and 90s. From 2000 to 2023, I've seen virtually almost every episode of Raw, every episode of SmackDown, and now, because of streaming, I've seen almost all the pay-per-views.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. And JoJo, he eats this business. He sleeps this business. He breathes this business. He is this business. All right, if you ever thought you met a passionate wrestling fan, If you ever thought you met somebody who gave a fuck about professional wrestling, you haven't until you meet this man.
And now it's time to talk about the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling, the living legends.
The Top Guys, 7-star, FTR, by God.
What did you think about this promo, bro? These guys, man.
Oh, bro, this fucking kicked ass. This kicked ass, man. And fucking how they said they were coming after MJF and Adam Cole, and how they said, I don't know if y'all remember this little thing called the Pinnacle, but you can't trust MJF. And they were talking directly to Adam Cole, telling him to watch his back. But regardless of what, at the end of the night, the tag team champions will be the living legends, the Top Guys, 7-star, FTR.
And they also, Dax Hardwood was talking about when he was 15, he was bullied, and then basically saying that Adam Cole and MJF are those new bullies, and he's going to take them, and he's going to beat the shit out of them next week in Hartford. Boo! Connecticut, as Newark, New Jersey would do. They booed every time.
You know why? Because they're a bunch of marks for themselves. Yeah.
Dude, even Dax was like, every time he said the state, boom, they would just boo.
Well, you know what? New Jersey sucks. All right. Besides Florida, I'd honestly tell you New Jersey is probably like the asshole of America. No offense. See, we all got the right what we like or don't like, Devin. That's true. But you know what? I feel like y'all would be interesting about this. I don't know what the hell y'all are going on about, but what I do know is
Rest in
on the
peace.
bong water. Rest in peace on the bong water, bro. I died. All right, that was nasty. I don't know if you've ever like taste like doo doo or something. But that's what I imagine it'd be like. And AEW is killing WWE. I do love the WWE, but WWE is annoying me lately. And it's the same thing. I believe WWE is rushing the matches, being lazy during the matches, like Dominic versus Apollo Crews was awful.
Yeah,
Bro, what do
agree,
you
Jordan.
think about this?
I agree. The company is just falling down again. It went from going up with Triple H and now back to the shitter.
Back to the shitter. And JoJo, just let it out, because I know you've been wanting to rant. So please, just let everything fucking out for a moment.
This company is just irritating, like Jordan says, man. It's hard to get behind them because every time we like someone like L.A. Knight, yeah, they say, you better start rooting for the guys we give you, like Austin Theory, boo, Roman Reigns, boo, and even the queen of them all, Charlotte Flair, or as I call, Fartlet Flair, because she's mid. But yeah, like honestly, bro, there's not really much to say. Like this company is just, it sucks. It sucks to say it, but it sucks. It's not the same.
I'll tell you what, pal. I just think that, honestly, you're unappreciative. I bust my ass. I changed that whole script 15 minutes before we went live, damn it. And what do I get? Do I get a thank you? Do I get a yay, Vince, for saving the show from my dumbass son-in-law? No. I get bitching.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna get out of the WWE stuff because it's just really, honestly, it's just annoying to me, and it gets me down.
What was worse though, 2021 WWE or current 2023 WWE?
2020. I would say the first one, honestly. This one's still bad, but that was way worse.
Yeah, you were almost done watching the product at a point.
It's getting to that point, man. But I want to get off WWE because I really don't want to talk about it.
Fair.
But let's talk about some Sky Blue taking on Taya Valkyrie, which was a really pretty damn good match. I'm not going to lie. Pretty solid.
All right, talk to me, JoJo. You have my attention.
Yes, my girl Sky Blue got a loud pop from the Newark, New Jersey crowd. They were fully behind her. And it was a good matchup, bro. There was good back and forth. Taya was taking it for a little bit, beating her down. and then Sky Blue came back and unfortunately did not pick up the victory. Boo! Taya Valkyrie wins and then gets on the microphone and challenges Britt Baker to a match this Wednesday at Dynamite. So that should be good. But Sky Blue, Sky Blue, Sky Blue,
Sky Blue, Sky Blue, Sky Blue.
That's what
we did, yeah.
I don't know why they didn't make her win, bro, because she deserved it more.
Well, and imagine there was no AEW.
Oh, I'd probably be out of wrestling.
Same. There would be, honestly, we would. I think I'd be done. I just like let's honestly say this: in a world where WWE is the only place still, I'd probably be done.
Nightmare, bro. Seriously. But like I said, that match was good. I just wish Sky Blue would have took the win, because now it's like I love Sky Blue, but I love Taya Valkyrie too. Don't get me wrong; she's very talented, but Sky Blue needed to win more. The match was okay; it was decent. Wrong winner though.
Sky Blue just has more talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But now we get into our main event. Ricky Starks teaming with the TNT champion, Christian Cage. Yes, I said it. Not Luchasaurus. The real TNT champion. He fucked up. No, but yeah, this was a really, really good main event, and they gave it time. It was at least 20-something minutes around there, maybe 18. Did you see this main event, brother? Well, it was a very, very solid main event, very good. CM Punk looked great. There was parts where Ricky literally walked up to CM Punk's corner and grabbed his foot and pushed him off, and then he ran away to the other side, and then the referee was distracted with Punk, and Ricky and Christian were just beating down on Darby, which was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving heel Ricky, brother.
Bro, what the fuck is going on with Ricky Starks being a douchebag out of nowhere?
Not out of nowhere, bro. He won the trophy. Did you see the beginning? He had all that explosions celebrating his win.
Oh, I did. I seen a cocky prick who stole a victory. That Dollar Tree.
And he stole another one. He stole it twice in a week. He beat CM Punk last week, and he beat his partner in Punk tonight. That's right. The future. The absolute future. Ricky.
You mean a cheap knockoff of The Rock?
No, he ain't The Rock. He ain't none of those guys. He's
You're
his
right.
own character.
You're right. He's not The Rock because he'll never be as good as The Rock. Yeah. All right.
You're just mad because he beat CM Punk and Darby.
I didn't even see the match, so I don't care at all. But fucking what I am telling you is Ricky Starks will never be a WrestleMania main eventer like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I agree. The Rock is better, obviously, but I'm not like Ricky's still great.
Yeah, true. And thank God AEW came along. I love the WWE more and more, being honest, but WWE's got too much money, and that's the problem. They are not hungry. Yes, that is it right there.
Amen.
They are not hungry because they already have their money. Fuck, when Vince did the sell to the people that own UFC, Endeavor, he sold it for $9 billion. That man is not hurting on cash right now. Unless he keeps spending his money on pussy, then that's a whole other thing. AEW is not killing WWE. I get you like one show more than the other, but it's not killing anything. WWE is still number one next to the ratings, higher than Collision.
That's because, for one, the company's been around for years and years, and they have their SmackDown show is on Fox, which everybody gets, for one. And then USA is another channel everybody gets. And again, I'm not really comparing these shows because, for one, obviously WWE is going to have the bigger ratings because, for one, they've been here longer. But overall, the show for AEW is better. And that's just my honest opinion because I watch both companies. I watch all the companies. And the best show is Collision. I'm being NXT beat. Oh my gosh, man! Don't even get me started about that crap.
If NXT beat AEW, NXT would have never became NXT 2.0. Promise.
Bro, Vince McMahon got so pissed off at Triple H that the AEW beat them that he literally fired Triple H on the freaking shit. And now
Triple H had a heart attack. Vince McMahon fired all of Triple H's guys, turned NXT into the dumbest fucking shit on your weekly wrestling channel, and then
he basically fired him in a way.
Yeah, kinda. But then he retired, and then Stephanie came back, and then they turned it back to regular NXT, and then they gave that to Shawn, and then Triple H is now still, well, at least before Vince came back, was head creative at WWE. Like, do you remember that little bit when Stephanie was the chairwoman, Triple H was writing the shows?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like I said, I'm sick of WWE, period. I watch every show. I can say that because I watch the shows, unlike some fans that will complain and not watch it. I actually watch it. And it sucks. I can't get through 3 hours of Raw sometimes, bro. It is hard.
Now, I've watched the WWE for 20 years. That place has gave me my best memories. That place has gave me some of the worst fucking product I've ever seen. And that's where, it lies. I love the business because growing up, they were that. They were everything. And then just the last couple of years, man, I don't know what the fuck's been going on.
They've just fallen down. They stopped caring for us. Like, they seriously do not care. If they cared, LA Knight would be over. Or LA Knight would be in the title picture. He is over. LA Knight would be in the title picture, and all this other good shit would be happening. But the only good stuff we get, truly, is the Bloodline from SmackDown and the Judgment Day on Raw. Those are the biggest things going on. Everything else, really, bro, kind of doesn't matter.
Oh, I agree, brother. I agree. And, honestly, bro, I just think that this shit is going downhill. And until Vince McMahon gets out of there, I don't know if I see it being good. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, we're going to call it out like always. If AEW does something stupid, like I said with the...
Oh, and they do. AEW does a lot of fucking dumb shit.
The women's division, they book one match on the show, and that's not good. I need more than that. So like I said, I complain for AEW, I complain for WWE, I complain from Impact. I just want a better product for all of wrestling.
And exactly, WWE has been around for years, so AEW has to earn its place. That's true. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. But if you do yourself a favor, watch Blood and Guts from this past Wednesday. I think AEW earns its place. And it's not WWE's fault. Only humans get bored, especially from watching it weekly. It's like eating the same food every day. Eventually it begins to suck.
No, it is their fault, though, because they need to give us a better product, and we wouldn't bitch.
Right, because we watch old WWE and largely enjoy it. And then, and I'm even talking about WWE like 2013, 2014 back. JoJo will honestly get on here and tell you some shit he really, really liked. And then there are some shit that he really, really dislikes. I think it's not so much like eating the same shit all the time, but if you could imagine this, like, some people fuck with pork, some people don't. Some people fuck with chicken, some people don't. And then also it's the motherfucker cooking the chicken that determines the taste. Vince McMahon's cooking this chicken and it tastes like shit. He ain't adding in no seasoning, no flavor.
And like I said, bro, some people, and this is the thing with us, a lot of people will come on YouTube and lie to you and say everything is great, and they will lie straight to your faces, and I don't like doing that. I want to be honest, and when something sucks, it needs to be said. When something is great, it needs to be said.
And that will happen to AEW eventually. They're still new. Oh, no, we've called out AEW's dumb shit.
Trust me, they've done a lot of dumb shit.
Like, honestly, bro, please go back and watch episodes. Because, like, yeah, while they do book better wrestling and better shows a lot of the time, fucking they have done dumb fucking shit that have pissed me and JoJo off. No doubt about that.
House of Black disappearing, Miro disappearing, Andrade disappearing. The women's division sucks. A lot of titles aren't feeling special. There's a lot of things wrong. Too many titles.
But now I do agree with your last comment. I'm not saying WWE doesn't suck at times. Everything sucks here and there. That's true. That's true. And I do agree. WWE does some good and they do some bad. No doubt about that.
But they need to be heard when they do dumb and wrong or do dumb and good. Like that's just the honest truth. The same with movies, bro.
It's all Vince McMahon's fault about WWE. When Vince McMahon got all NXT wrestlers in the WWE, Vince McMahon should have been crazy to be more epic, but no, his ego. Exactly. That's what it is. That motherfucker's ego. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
It's my opinion, pal, and I'm gonna do it. Because I'm the man. It says it in my name. McMahon.
And the question is, do them WWE wrestlers want to do extreme stuff nowadays? WWE is just mainstream. Now, I would say yes, because if you look at the reason Moxley left the WWE, he didn't like his booking and he wanted to bleed. Daniel Bryan told Vince McMahon, I want to bleed. And so he left. Now they're part of the Blackpool Combat Club. And once again, please watch Blood and Guts. That match was fucking brutal.
Like these, Moxley with the freaking nail table, dude. Holy shit.
Now, they won't turn back unless they are in financial trouble. Yes, and we have seen that. We have seen this to where when companies lose large sums of money, they will start trying hard. That is true.
WWE just doesn't care, bro. It's that simple. They don't care for trying. If they did, they would be the best at doing things.
Right. Like, I'll honestly tell you this. Fucking, like, imagine this. If WWE put as much care as they do into the Bloodline storyline, but they
everything would be great.
That same care into everything. It'd be fantastic.
It'd be great. Everything would be great. The pay-per-views would be great. The Raw and SmackDowns would be great, which is what we need more, not just pay-per-views. I need the weekly shows good too. Booking, everything.
Exactly, because one common thing that me and JoJo always say when we review Friday Night SmackDown, the Bloodline was the best part of the show. And it's booked that way on purpose. And I honestly feel that if you took the time and effort that you put into the Bloodline storylines each week, you did that with other people on the lower and middle card, you would have one hell of a fucking show.
But instead they go lazy and they just don't try.
Like what made the Attitude Era so great is that Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, The Undertaker, Mick Foley, fucking Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Kane, any of these guys could have been world champion at any time if something were to happen. That's how good they were booked. And fucking now you look at fucking the 2000s, right? John Cena, Edge, The Undertaker, Batista, Randy Orton, Triple H, fucking Rey Mysterio. Any of these guys could have been the world champion at any time if someone were to get injured. All right, now, if Roman Reigns was to really go down, who does WWE have booked so good they could take his spot?
LA Knight?
Well, yeah, but that's because the fans love him. But I'm talking about from a booking perspective.
I don't know.
See what I mean? And that's the problem. It's the booking.
It is. It's awful, bro. They need to get better at it.
And I think WWE should have a show for older fans.
I agree.
They should, because not everybody wants that PG little boy shit. WWE needs to RKO the PG crap will be better. You know what I would do? Make NXT on fucking Peacock. Let that be your TV 14 show. It's not on a TV subscription. It's on a network.
And make it feel the old NXT.
Yes.
Black and cold.
If you look, bro, take the Ruthless Aggression style promos and character builds and put them with the 2015 NXT's wrestling.
Perfect.
And maybe have it on Peacock. Yes, 100% yes. Fucking, and guess what? If you do exactly what we're all saying, your Peacock subscription numbers are going to go up.
Amen on that, man. There was a thing.
It's really not hard to fix the WWE, and a lot of us, including yourself, want to do so. All right, I'm not bitching just a bitch. I'm saying this because I care about the company, and if they would just fucking open their ears for 2 fucking seconds,
and
maybe we'd get something.
Yeah, but like there was one thing I forgot to tell you about on the main event of Collision, which
what's up, brother?
Scorpio Sky was sitting up on the top of the arena somewhere, and he was watching the main event, which he was staring at Christian, I think. So he's probably going after the TNT Championship down the road. So that should be good. I love Scorpio Sky, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm not taking a hit.
Fuck yeah, take that hit, bro. Take that hit.
Yeah.
I had to keep my buzz going. And see, WWE draft used to be on fire. Means something too, but they are lazy. Exactly. Like, bro, this draft was gonna. Triple H said it's gonna be the biggest draft in WWE history.
And then 1 week later, Paul Heyman's on Monday Night Raw. You got Dominic Mysterio winning the NXT Championship and then defending it on SmackDown when he is a Raw superstar, and he's got So
how about this?
NXT, listen. You got the NXT Championship, you got the SmackDown guy, and then you got a Raw guy. You got 3 different brands in one thing. Like this is stupid, bro.
Like, bro, think about this. Asuka is the Raw Women's Champion, but she's on SmackDown. Rhea is the SmackDown Women's Champion, but she's on Raw.
None of this shit makes sense, and people like us are gonna call this shit out, and then some fans get pissed about it. I don't get it.
The World Heavyweight title was supposed to be a Raw tournament. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember a lot of shit this company said.
Oh.
Like, it's just ridiculous, man.
And good idea, Brandon. Please, NXT needs to go back to the WWE. It was better than being on TV. Exactly.
I agree.
It was.
And now, like, since going back on TV, they went to shit. The Peacock was the best.
Or, well, at the time, the WWE Network, but yes, sir. And they do have a show for the older fans. It's called Cora Jade.
I love Cora Jade. That's AJ Lee ripoff, basically. Like, she even says it, too. She's basically... Okay, I'm not going to call her a ripoff. She's great. I love Cora Jade.
Right, I love Cora Jade, but yeah,
she does.
I can definitely see it.
It's kind of got an AJ.
Like, to me, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, Carmelo Hayes, who else is on NXT that I like?
Braun Breaker isn't as bad, but he's not the greatest.
I like him better as a heel. I'm gonna be honest. Fucking.
That's all that I care about on NXT. Yeah. Bro. Those 4 people. Like, that's not worth watching.
It's really not. Because like I'm struggling to name more. That's really the 4.
If it gets
better, Carmelo Hayes.
If it gets better, bro, I will review it. Like, I will legit give it a chance. But I've not seen a change. And people will say it's good. No, it's not. I've seen highlights. It's not something.
It's those people saying that it's good when it's not is the reason you don't have change.
I honestly, man, I need the old NXT back, black and gold. If that's not going to come back, then I don't know what to tell you. I'll miss Tuesday nights like I always have been.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong about that. I kind of like Tuesday being our AEW Dynamite preview anyways.
Yeah, but honestly, getting back into AEW, like I said, this was a great show tonight. Great Collision.
No, absolutely. Honestly, bro, this was a fun 2 hours. This is probably my favorite. I'm just being honest. And look, y'all can say what y'all want. Don't care. I am so happy that this show exists because probably right now, other than Impact Wrestling, best show. Best show.
I agree. It's got a different feeling to it. The music, the theme song to it, I just love everything about it. How they start off with people talking about their matches coming up. I love that little
Ooh,
stuff.
JoJo, what's your take on this? Because there was Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday Night SmackDown. Which one was your favorite?
I like Friday just because I've always been used to Friday Night SmackDown compared to Tuesday night.
Same, bro. Same. It kind of pissed me off for a little bit in 2016. And
I love
sorry,
2016.
Oh, me too. Don't get me wrong. The product was fun. But what I mean is that it was the night of the week. It just always threw me off. And what about, yes, sir. Now, Thursday, Friday Night SmackDown was like 2006, 5, 4, and
that
so
was
on.
decent.
Yeah,
I always preferred SmackDown on Fridays because I got to be off from school and I got to watch the whole thing.
Same. And not only that, SmackDown was the wrestling show.
I was so excited to get to that show back in the day. Now it's like, I'll pass.
I agree. And WWE Attitude Era was for the grown-ups when kids was watching the rated R of wrestling back in the day. Oh, yeah. There was some shit, bro, about even the Ruthless Aggression Era. I go back and I go, how the fuck did I watch this as a little kid?
For real, man. It was great at the time, bro. It really was.
Oh, I agree. But I'm just saying, like, could you imagine, like, kids growing up watching this now?
Yeah.
And I'm mad I can't take a hit with you boys. I wish you were here, bro, because I'd pass you the bowl and be like, hey, bro, smoke this shit.
I think it's because he's working, right?
Yeah, but it's all right, bro. When you get home, I want you to take you a big fat rip, all right?
Yeah.
I want you to go,
like we're about to. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't, you're a dummy.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah, dummy. Yeah, dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Vince McMahon.
Yeah, and Joey just got some pictures of them taking a hit next to your bowl. Yeah. And Devin, Thursday Night SmackDown are the best in 1999 to 2007 when they moved to Friday Night SmackDown. Thursday Night SmackDown was the best. I agree. SmackDown from 2000 to 2007 was fun.
Great, for real, man. But you ready to take one final hit, my brother?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm packing this bowl right now.
Do you want to review SummerSlam 2003 tomorrow?
What was on that card?
It's Actually, let's do SummerSlam 2002.
Okay, bet. That's my favorite one. Bet.
All right, bet. Because that's Triple H and Shawn Michaels, right?
Yeah. Yep. Triple H. Triple H, Shawn, The Rock, and Lesnar. Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle. Rey's first pay-per-view match. I think what was also on that show? I don't know. Those are the three things I remember, bro.
I don't mean to be that guy, but I can no longer think of 2007 regularly because of you-know-who. Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, old Christopher. But, I talked about it, bro, with somebody who's actually like a CTE specialist today. I won't ever hate Chris. I can't do it. Because... So we were talking about like what's happening with Brett Favre and shit like that, and him kind of going crazy and fucking up the last few years because of his CTE, and Chris Benoit, with the amount of damage he had to the brain, he had the brain of a 80-year-old with advanced dementia. He was 40 years old, and so that's very early to get it. You know what I mean? Not only that. He also had steroids in his body. He had testosterone 10 times the amount of a normal human being. And then the heavy grief, man. It wasn't just Eddie that died. The Big Boss Man, Sensational Sherry, the same week that he did. A couple others. and then Eddie, of course. And I think the grief, the drugs, and the brain problems, I think that's kind of like the perfect concoction to go crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I kind of consider him a victim. I know that's fucked, but because the drugs are his fault, no doubt about that. But fucking the CTE, I don't think that was his fault, and neither was the grief.
It's awesome, man. He lost his best friend, like I said. A lot of shit happened. Not defending him, but a lot of shit happened.
Right. Like, honestly, like, let's just put ourselves in that spot. Your brain's mentally fucked because you've done destroyed it over the course of 20 years. Fucking everybody around you love is dying back to back like flies. And not only that, your marriage probably isn't the strongest right now. And like I said, you have testosterone 10 times the amount of a normal human being.
It's hard, man. Like, I miss the dude. Never even knew him, but when you watch someone on TV, it's like you know them.
I just feel like it's two different guys. Because listen to this. A guy that cries because he couldn't see his kids on Father's Day can't be the same guy mentally. You know what I mean? That does these horrible things. It just don't make sense to me.
It really sucks, bro.
And WWE's Attitude Era was racism, sex, whore, cussing pimps, and she-males of gold dust. Yeah, the Attitude Era was pretty fucked.
They made fun of Goldust with Tourette's. I remember him saying, WrestleMania.
So, as having Tourette's yourself, did that ever piss you off?
No, I laughed at it because it was so funny. I laugh at myself, man. I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh, and take it offensive. Unless if you're actually really picking on me. That's a different story.
Right, because, like, I mean, when you see something happen, you know you get those people who go, I have Tourette's, this isn't funny. I'm offended. Like,
yeah,
you know, I just kind of wonder your opinion.
I laugh at it, man. Like I said, you'll see me twitch like my head, but I'm not someone to come on here and be afraid that I have Tourette's and get offended by things if you joke around. Like South Park joked around so much shit with Tourette's, bro. There was an episode they made
where Eric fakes having Tourette's because he sees a kid with Tourette's cussing in the store and still getting a toy.
I laughed because it was so funny.
And it was kind of funny. He called fucking Mr. Garrison a dick sucker just because he could.
He's like, I got Tourette's.
Then Kyle's like, no, you don't. Stop faking. And then he goes,
so funny.
Kyle, how would you make fun of me for my illness?
I'm going to watch South Park off after this.
Same, bro. And my show is better than all of them combined on Twitch.
Yeah.
The Lit Match Wrestling. Yeah, that shit be lit.
Thank you for joining us, brother.
God bless Chris Benoit in Jesus' name. Amen. And I saw him twice. Great legend. I believe he's innocent, though. Got set up. See, for the longest time I thought this. And I've always believed the conspiracy theories about Kevin Sullivan, 20 years to the day saying he was going to kill Chris. And fuck it, honestly, after kind of going through some stuff with concussions and realizing the effect that multiple concussions have on the brain personally, and also knowing what it can do to you, I have all reason to believe that Chris did what he did. I don't think that he was himself, but regardless of the matter, he still did these horrible things. And he will never be in the Hall of Fame. He will never probably be mentioned in a video game toy or anything like that again. But Chris Benoit, I think, gave his body, his life for the business. He put himself through so much hell to master his craft that he deteriorated his brain. And then, like I said, the drugs with the testosterone and then losing Eddie and everyone else. I just think the man went crazy, honestly.
I agree, bro, but people need to leave David Benoit alone. and stop saying that he is like his father, because he is nothing like his father. He is his own person. Let this man live his dream if he wants to go out there and be a wrestler. I don't know why there's so many people saying he shouldn't do it, man. He's a murderer. No, he's not.
David didn't do shit. You know what I mean? This is Chris's other son from a previous marriage, and he's looking at getting into the business. And I honestly believe,
like him.
And I honestly believe this, bro. Maybe you can right a very bad wrong to this degree, that baby David might be able to put a new light on Chris's career. And I think that David had nothing to do with what happened, and I honestly think that David should be able to go after his dream, honestly. And I seen some fans bitching because fucking what was it? He was shown on AEW TV.
This is what I think about those fans. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. And Chris Benoit's brain was vacant. So I get some can't forgive him, but I understood he gave his body to entertain us, and that led to the brain damage. Exactly. Let's remember this too. The business is not just Monday and Friday. They wrestle, well, back in the day, 300 days a year. That means you got 65 days a year off split in between with your family. So when Chris's friends are dying, not just Eddie, but Eddie included, when all these people are dying, and like I said, this is your family because you don't get to see your family because you're wrestling 300 days a year, that probably hits very hard. And then, when you lose Eddie, you've traveled the world with him for 20 years. You've went to hotel, restaurant to restaurant, country to country, state to state, town to town, city to city. And now anywhere you go in the world, the only sentence I imagine in my head I could say is, last time I was here, Eddie was here. And do you know how bad that would destroy you? Like, just imagine, bro, losing your brother, losing someone you love with all your heart, and you traveled the entire world. There's not one place in the world you can go to that you haven't seen Eddie with.
It would really break my heart, man. It really would. But, this is going to piss some people off, but I don't care. Benoit, to me, is always going to be one of the greatest to ever lace his boots in that
Absolutely.
ring. His theme song is legendary.
And he basically wasn't himself. He wasn't. And that's why, we can't, honestly, to some degree, you can't judge that man, because look at what we've learned about CTE through the NFL. All right. Brett Favre right now is currently one that I know for a fact has CTE. Nobody can't convince me otherwise. And look at the downward spiral of his career. He's still alive. And then you look at all the different cases in CTE. There was one where fucking dude drove the police on a high-speed chase. He ended up flipping his car and the bitch caught on fire. Yeah. Another dude shot himself. And this is the NFL. All right. And so now Chris has an advanced form of CTE that even the neurologists that work on him, if I can pronounce words right, they were shocked at what they saw. And therefore, once again, to some degree, man,
I don't get how, every wrestler I heard said that they would let their kids stay with this man. That they would trust this man with their kids.
Right. And that he was one of the most soft-spoken, one of the most sweetest, caring people on the planet. He broke a wrestler's neck. I'm sorry, I forget who off the top of my head right now. But when that happened, Chris cried his eyes out, went to the hospital with this man, and kept apologizing because he felt so horrible about what he had done.
If anyone loves this business, it's him.
Does that sound like a murderer to you, though?
No, man, it doesn't. But like I said, unfortunately, things happened. 2007, I was a young kid, so I did not really know what was going on. It broke my heart that I had to throw my action figure away.
Oh, same, bro. I like honestly, and you notice, I will not watch Vengeance 2007. I will not watch SummerSlam 2007. Anything right there, and even honestly, the last couple months of Chris's career, I won't watch.
It's
I can
hard,
do.
man.
I can do 2004. I can do 2005, 2003, the good times. I can't. That last year, I can't do it.
I agree.
And CB is actually my favorite wrestler. Hell yeah, mine too. Honestly, and I feel like Chris Benoit wasn't the same since Eddie died. And I agree. Like I said, just really imagine this, man, being on the road 300 days a year. All
Tell your
right,
brother.
with your brother. All right, you don't have no mom, you don't have no dad, no wife, no kids. In this 300 days a year, you have traveled up and down these roads for 20 years, 300 nights a year, with someone who becomes your family, your brother, your road wife, essentially. And then just imagine one day they're not there, and
I don't think
you
I
can't.
could do it.
Me neither. I don't think I
I
could.
give all the respect in the world to that man that he still did it, but it killed him obviously, not like legit, like in his
But
head,
emotionally, yeah.
like emotionally and like a lot of other ways that like this dude would not go. He wouldn't give up the wrestling to even go see his family. He wanted to see his family, but he chose the wrestling. That's how much he loved this.
Yeah, he cried on Father's Day because it couldn't be with his kids. Chris Jericho told that story.
It's hard to know that this man's what happened because honestly, in a way, he has inspired me a lot.
Same. And I'm going to tell you this. I have no problem saying this. And you know this. Chris Benoit is my favorite wrestler of all time. Chris Benoit, to me, besides Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair, is the only man to master professional wrestling.
He loved it, man. He really did.
He did. And, and that's what makes this so hard. You know what I mean? Because I want to come on here and talk about the good times and talk about maybe one day forgiving his sins and putting him into the Hall of Fame. But I don't ever see that happening. I don't.
It won't, bro, unfortunately.
And David Benoit should not suffer for what his dad probably did. I believe he should be able to wrestle for either WWE or AEW. And I think it is him trying to continue his father's legacy is amazing. Same, brother.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
And the fact that he wants to be called Chris Benoit Jr. makes me happy. Do I think he should have the same music as his dad? No. That would be traumatizing, but a remix would be nice. Just hashtag justice for David Benoit.
Imagine, though, bro, he got his theme song, bro. I know what people would think, but, bro, imagine hearing that again.
You got to remember this. It's not about anybody else or what they think. It's not me. It's not you. It's not anyone in these comments or watching around the world. It's for him. This was his dad. He lost his dad. He lost his brother. He lost his stepmom. This is for him, too.
Yeah.
And so if he got his dad's theme song, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be upset.
I'm not, man. If I heard that, I think I would literally get goosebumps on my hand, on my arm, bro. I would literally be like, what?
I would cry.
Glued. I would too, bro.
I'd cry,
and then
bro.
I see David Benoit Jr., like he said, bro. Oh, my God.
And man, I got to be honest, I'm just kind of afraid he won't be able to wrestle like his dad.
I don't know, man. I'm going to give him a chance because he's basically wrestling royalty.
And he is. He is.
He's the son. He is the son of one of the greatest to ever do it. No matter what happened, he's one of the greatest, no matter what.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I knew Chris Benoit in the WCW days in 1998. And God bless David Benoit. And, bro, if there's a match I could inspire you to watch from 1999, Benoit versus Bret Hart, it was a tribute match to Owen in WCW. It's a very, very good match.
I'll go to that.
And because honestly, I think you would love Brett versus Chris.
Hell yeah.
God bless David Benoit. He looks just like his dad, but
He does,
he's
man.
nothing like him. I'm not judging Chris Benoit at all. I agree. And, David looks just like his dad. Honestly, the first time I ever looked at him, I almost cried. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. It breaks my heart seeing it because I see Chris.
And, hey, what's up,
What's
bro?
up?
And he never had time to grieve about it. Getting back to wrestling doesn't help. Yeah, he never took time off.
He cared all about. Dude, I don't know if I could have done that. I would have had to take like 2 months, 3 months.
And I don't even think he did it because he cared. I think he did it because this is all he knows.
He didn't want to stop.
No, and
it's like that Dolph Ziggler promo. I can't stop.
And like, bro, and that promo is so true to a lot of guys. Like, the guys that are passionate about this. And unfortunately, these guys live by this business, and unfortunately, brother,
they get screwed.
They die by this business.
But they also get screwed by management.
Well, that too. But I'm talking about the guys who literally have destroyed their bodies for this business. Yeah. And I love Chris Benoit. This man is an amazing wrestler. Destroyed a lot of great wrestlers in WCW, WWF, and WWE too. I agree. And he had a lot of amazing matches. Like, I can still go back and watch Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. It's fucking awesome.
That was the Rumble, right?
The first one, the Rumble and WrestleMania 17. Those are two of my favorites between them. And they had a steel cage match that I really enjoyed.
I need to see that one.
And it all took place the day before my birthday. Was a huge shock, obviously. Oh yeah, man. I'm sorry about that, brother.
Seriously.
And I think, honestly, too, it's just kind of crazy how out of left field that is. We've all heard the stories about what an amazing guy he was. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You do this kind of shit. Like, that's crazy to me. And, some people have said demon possession. Some people have said he was set up. Some people, they believe he did it. Regardless of what, he's still gone is what I've realized. And that's why I stopped caring about really the why and the how. Because either way, man, we lost a legend, no matter what.
Bro, you know who else I miss that we lost recently?
Huh.
Well, actually, there's two.
Jay
Briscoe and Brody Lee.
Brody's hit hard the day after Christmas, and you got 2 kids at home.
That emotional video they had, bro, I still have not watched over because I cannot get past the first 5 seconds of literally just... It hits me. I'm a Wyatt family guy, bro, and that's the original Wyatt family right there.
Oh, absolutely, man, absolutely. And it kind of sucks because I want that Swamp Bray back so bad, bro. But
we can't without him.
You can't.
It won't feel the same.
I was 18 years old in 2007. I remember I saw the news. I was 6 years old when this happened.
I was
so sad.
7, 8. Yeah.
And Jordan said I had his action figure too.
I loved it, man. It was great, but I had to throw it away. So sad.
Chris is probably one of the very few figures I never had. Like, I'm a very big Jeff fan, right? I didn't get a Jeff figure until I was 20.
At least you got it, though.
That's true, but I'd like to have a Chris one for sure. And if Chris was living right now, he will have one more match in the WWE, join AEW. I think he would have been done by now.
Yeah, he'd been retired. Helping his son, to be honest.
Let's say the situation never happened. Let's just put ourselves there for a moment. Chris would be in the Hall of Fame. He would have taught his son how to wrestle, both his sons actually. And I think honestly, he probably would have led a wrestling school.
Yeah, but hey, good brother. I'm gonna take a hit and then I gotta get out of here.
All right, my bad for not being able to read the rest of the comments, y'all. Y'all have absolutely killed it, blown it up tonight. Thank you for everybody who watched. I seriously appreciate you guys, and I'm glad that each and every one of you were allowed to talk about this without anybody being like, fuck Chris and none of that. Like, y'all
Because
are
we
actually
get
pretty
it,
cool.
we get it, but like I
Yeah.
said, we all can see that it's the wrestler that we're talking about, and not the person. Because we all know what he did was horrible, but the wrestler, the inside the ring, is what we talk about, and that's all we're ever going to talk about.
Absolutely, and I think and this is pretty much it. I think Raleigh said it pretty well. Chris Benoit is a brilliant wrestler in the ring, but we all know the rest.
Yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, Benoit will always be one of my favorites to the day I'm gone, and through then.
Same, bro, same. And honestly though, I'm not the judge of anybody. I'm not going to condemn that man. I convict him for what he did, but I don't condemn him. And so I pray for him. God bless him and his family. And I hope that they're on the other side at peace. You know what I mean? Because I'm not someone who's going to be like, oh, fuck him, yada 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 yada. Like I'm not that kind of person.
I truly hope David gets in the ring if he truly is destined. If he's truly passionate for this business, I hope he gets in that ring, and I hope he's David Benoit Jr. because I will literally cry, bro.
I think you mean Chris Benoit Jr., but
oh yeah, or David Benoit Jr. fits. I'm fine with that.
Well, he's David Benoit. He can't be a junior of himself. But
or David Benoit. I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, see, I'd be fine with that, perfectly. But even if he came as Chris Benoit Jr., I want him to have a successful career, and I want him to be happy. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, it's not his fault for any of it.
And he shouldn't be punished for this. If he wants to be a wrestler, be a wrestler. You got my support.
You got mine too. And this is a smoke for David. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Peace out. Good night, everybody.
Later.
Later, bro.